God, this bloody nose today. I better start now then. Oh, what's up people, Dobbsyrules is right here and welcome to another episode. What number part is it now? Part 16 of the Kingdom Hearts Marathon. And today we are doing a new game. If you guys have not checked out the latest episode, we did the final part of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories with Riku. We did the whole Riku story in one go. And my head was about to explode when we finished that game. Holy crap. And now today, we are now going to fill in the little blanks of the story about Axel, King Mickey, Riku, and two new characters. It's time to introduce them. A lot of people think it's Ven, but it's not Ven. It's another part of Sora. Let's dive into the new game, Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days, aka 1 year in 2 days. Now you may be thinking, is this a game in /2 days? This one is not a game, this is a cinematic / reading session. So if you guys enjoy these type of ones, you can enjoy this. And at least gives me a bit of a break today. Also, this game uses an autosave feature, fair enough, don't really care. And there's the extras here. So first off, there's Roxas' diary. There's tons of them. Goes through the whole entire year. So you might be thinking, who on earth is Roxas? We'll find out soon enough. Well, as you guys know, Roxas is the guy with the Keyblade. We'll find out a lot more about him in this game.
Pitiful,
enjoy the
heartless,
scenes.
Mindlessly collecting hearts.
Oh, organisation of 13 members.
The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
Number 11. Malusia. Number 12. Larkseen. How Organization 13 crumbled near to the end. This is based in between Chain of Memories and the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, okay? So people would say this should have gone first, but it's not worth doing that because I already show you what that was going on. So we're already moving on straight ahead to day 255 at this point.
You're early.
No, you're just late. Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right?
What's up, Robbie? Welcome to the stream. We just started.
Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
It looked like he had guilt in him.
The destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met. On the 7th day after I came here.
Going all the way back to the very first day, I think. A lot of days, people. A lot of days. To day 7. Number 14. Now, people might be thinking, wait a minute, 14? Organization 13 had a 14th member. Who is this character? We're going to find out now.
Friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
Now, as you can see, all these ones are still alive. So as you guys know, this started before Chain of Memories. I know a lot of people would say you should have done this first, but no, it's best not to.
Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what they were trying to do, I had no idea.
Day number 8. The icing on the cake.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't worry. I'll be sure he makes the grade. Roxas, let's go. What's wrong? You worried about the new kid? What was that name again?
Number 14.
Shion.
Right. I knew that.
Now, if you guys notice that one with the blue hair, you should recognize that
Got
one
it
from
memorized, Roxas?
Birth by Sleep. It was
Yeah?
it was Lee's
How about my name,
good
then?
friend. Remember?
And how
They
about
both
our
turned
boss's
into nobodies somehow.
Zenith.
We'll find that out
No way you're
sooner
gonna
or
forget his
later.
name, right? Let's go.
Now, you might be thinking on what is the Organization 13's mission? Well, before I read this lot and everything, the Organization 13, their mission is to get pure hearts. You may be thinking, well, how by pure hearts? Oh shit, I should have read that. Never mind.
The icing? On
But I
the
bet
cake.
you guys can read it yourself. I have to make sure I read it as well. It's mainly the complete the
You
first
remember
mission.
what this
The
ice cream
Organization
is
13
called?
have to collect the hearts from Heartless, so they
Sea
can
salt
make
ice
Kingdom Hearts appear.
I already told
That's
you
the mission.
before. Get it memorized.
But they also control another enemy called
It's salty.
Nobodies, which is another
But sweet.
enemy, which we'll see soon.
Roxas, you said the same exact thing the other day.
I did? I don't remember.
So what has it been? A week since you joined the organization?
I guess it has.
You guess it has. Come on, you must remember that much.
And look where they
Well,
are as well.
Finally
Remember when
out
I
in the
said that you
field
should be
working for
remembering
the
that world
organization,
because
right?
it's quite important?
For the organization.
This is why. This Organization
You might even
13
say
members mainly live here as
That
well.
Today is where it all really begins for you.
Because it's connected to another world, somewhere else. But I can't spoil that for you guys, you know what I mean?
As
It's
a
connected
member
to
of
the
the
lair of
organization.
Organization 13.
I'll be receiving missions every day. But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
Day 19. Heartless. Like I said, people. Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. Malusha, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how Heartless appear when the Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas as a Keyblade wielder is the only one capable of completing this mission. See, there you go.
The organization defeats
I have seen
the Heartless in order to
Incredibles 2,
collect
pal. I
hearts
have. It's a great film.
and complete Kingdom Hearts. But I don't know what that is, or what it does. I don't even know what a heart is.
Day 10. Incomplete. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Sexion explains how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire one of their own.
Nobodies don't exist. We in the organization were born without hearts.
There you go, see what I mean? It's now coming together now.
If we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
These organizations' 30 members not supposed to exist at all, but they have. Day 11, Keyblade. Laxine, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She introduced Sora on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficacy, but the question of why alone a wielder is deepens. It's hard to read that so quick, it's crazy.
Hearts. So why am I the only one who can wield such a thing? I'm learning all these things, but there's so much more that I don't get.
Let me just pause that. What does that say? I made a thing on what it was. I did not know that. Well, I don't have epileptic seizures, so I wouldn't have a clue if it made seizures or not. So, well, I didn't know Incredibles 2 had some seizure effects. Well, of course, in beginning of films, they say that film causes flashing lights, causes seizures. I get it. Right, where were we? While carrying out the restoration mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds, and one must be aware that each world's own a unique bastard. I can't read it quick.
To and from the same places every day. Sometimes we go to other places on real missions, but we can't cross the walls that divide the worlds. That's why we create our own paths in the darkness. Or so they say.
Day 13. D's to be done. Luxius exhorted Roxas on rely only on his own strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength and something that only he could do. Luxus informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization.
There are nice guys and not so nice guys in the organization. But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts. There's lots I don't know, but I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness, so I can be whole.
Day 14. Friends! For friends!
Who are they?
Probably just some kids who live here.
So does everybody act that way?
What do you mean?
Like running around chasing each other, making all that noise.
Well, yeah. If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why? Well, because we're friends.
Friends.
Friends! Oh, Roxas is an excellent friend!
Eat ice cream together.
Oh, friends!
Talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw. Come on, let's go.
Now, them three characters keep on running. We'll find out more about them in the next game as well. Just to let you guys know. Just like getting you guys on your tiptoes.
Roxas, after your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
Day 15. Missions. Roxas executed his mission without much thought. Oh, look at them ones. They are nobodies, if you guys want to know. They also fight nobodies. Oh, fast forward to day 22. Left behind.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
I can fill you in since we're friends. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle?
Now at this point, on day 22, Roxas is knocking about. He exists here. Well, he's an Organization 30 member. Now, Axel has just said he's going to Castle Oblivion on day 22. I'll tell you that in a second, Robbie. Axel is going to a Castle Oblivion where Sora and Riku are now, okay? So now at this point of the story, this is when Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory started. It's Axel, Laxine, Zexion, Malusia, all the other members who died, go there now. So, have that in point. And then why does Sora have the Keyblade if Roxas has one? Well, if you saw the beginning, Roxas is Sora. You may be thinking, how? Because Roxas is a nobody. Just like Axel, just like Malusia, they are all nobodies. They are people without a heart. They are a shell. Like I said with Sora, Sora became a heartless, but a part of his shell becomes a nobody. Roxas is his nobody.
Oblivion?
The organization's got a second castle in the world between
That's why he can wield
worlds.
the Keyblade.
It's called
He has the
Castle
same power as
Oblivion.
Sora's.
Got it memorized?
I wish somebody told me these things.
Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Nothing but fun, fun, fun.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You got a winning card! Move over to day 23. Silence Companion.
Axel, I have a message from Lord Xemnas. Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors. Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Xemnas himself.
There you go. So that's how he found out about traitors.
Hey, Axel?
Axel's gone now.
If you're looking for Axel, he's gone.
What do I do with this?
So all the Keyblade Masters are connected other than their abilities to wield the Keyblades. Then, Aqua and Terra are not connected to Sora. They just connected to him because of Ven. Ven is connected to Sora because Ven gave up his heart to go and connect with Sora. That's why Ven is asleep. Sora turned into a Heartless and became a nobody, so his nobody has the power of Sora, which is also Ven. It is manga Coop, and if you play it countless times, you'll understand it very much. So I'm trying to give you a good, easy details of the game, whilst pausing it and telling you what else is happening. So as we already know now, that Axel knows that there's a traitor, and that's why he goes ahead and kills Vexen and Zexion and the rest. So, you getting it now, I bet? I hope you do. Roxas received the orders to carry out the mission with Shion, and Shion hooded and hided all her facial expressions, spoke not a word throughout the mission. Day 24, silence broken.
This place is so much nicer. Without the loudmouths.
Loudmouths?
Those bossy co-workers sent to Castle Oblivion.
Well, I suppose it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
I'm talking about Shion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
Alright, pal, I'm going.
I've got someplace to be again today. So go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Huh?
Voice is broken.
Roxas is your name.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just to let you guys know. Roxas got his name by Xehanort because he added an X to it. If you mix them words around, it spells out Sora without an X.
Roxas. Huh.
Day 25. 2 keys. Yep. Another person with a key. And you guessed
Roxas.
it, it's Shion.
Best of luck today.
Yeah. Let's go.
She wields the key. Don't ask me why, I don't remember, okay? I do not know why Shion can wield the Keyblade. I don't remember, so this is why I'm a bit scarce again.
Shion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You know? Neither did I.
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
You wanna suck that dick?
This is such a great spot. How'd you find it?
Here you go.
Salted ice cream, but it's sweet.
Sea salt ice cream.
Put
Come
my
on, try
cum
it.
in it.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds like it's yours, too.
Yeah. Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization.
It's not ice cream, it's an
And
ice.
then,
It's an
after my
ice
first
pop.
mission, he got me ice cream
Ice
again.
lollies.
Said it was icing on the cake.
Like you just did for me.
Yeah.
You guys must be really close.
Well, Axel and I are friends.
Friends. Do you think that I could be a friend?
More friends! More friends!
When Axel gets back, we'll all have ice cream together.
Okay.
Day 26. Terminated.
Is it true then? About Castle Oblivion?
That's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared for good.
What?
Huh? So where did he go? Because we know he didn't die. He just disappeared. We don't know. They don't know where he is. There goes another heart. For Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, what happens when Heartless are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the great Kingdom Hearts.
Then, can you tell me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
They're gone.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
That's right. You coming?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, he conked out. Axel. Shion. Nominee. Day 27, the Dark Magin.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
Xemnas. And what did he just say? And we've already seen that scene before, people, remember? We've already seen that scene before.
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
Shion has gained power over the Keyblade, just as we intended. She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
Day 48, 49, sleep. Has he been out that long? He has been out that long. God damn, he's on a coma.
I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. I hope that you can join me next time. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Roxas.
Seashells. Ah, there we go. Now at this point, people, this point now, this is when Chain of Memories ended for Sora. Riku's still in there, okay? But that's the end for Sora's story. He's now asleep, trying to get his memories back with Donald and Goofy. Let's press on. Day 50, familiar sound.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
A Kyrie? He's awake. Empty. No one's there.
Roxas?
Shion. What happened to me?
You were sleeping for a long time. Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up. But I'm glad you did.
I kind of feel like a zombie, though.
I brought you this.
Another seashell.
It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission. Hold it up to your ear.
Yeah. Robbie, you're 100% right there. So one cannot be awkward at the same time as each other, you know, Sora and Roxas. The reason why is because, as like I said, Roxas is Sora's nominee. Sora's nobody. Bloody hell, I need to get my words right. When he entered Castle Oblivion, his memories started to get deteriorated because of nominee. From that being onward, Roxas passed out. When Sora went back into the pod, Roxas woke up. And you see where I'm coming from. Day 51. Missing. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion was still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. Yep, all the members are still missing, including Axel. Day 52. Solitude. Roxas carried out his daily missions alone. Moving fast forward to all his daily missions, all the way up to day 71. Reunion. Oh, someone's coming back.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Axel. I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
You killed two of them.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
I gotta check in with the boss. Or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
I thought you didn't have a heart.
Hey, your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
Oh. You know, I started inviting Shion up here while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back. Shion.
He just got back on that same day. Because at that time of point, he wanted to literally think on what he wanted to do because he didn't know what to do. You'll find out now.
Why didn't you report in?
What? Not even one little word of appreciation?
The only thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There 1 minute, gone the next. I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
Now, did you hear what he said? Did you just hear what Axel said? Right. Nominate is missing. Where is she? We don't know. We'll find out sooner or later, okay? But Sexion, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name. Syax said, did you search every single room? And then Axel said, you're kidding me. It's impossible to search every room because they're hidden. Hello? Ven is in there. Ven is in there sleeping. So, that is why it's impossible to search in there, because Aqua sealed it place for good to make sure nobody found him.
And the chamber. Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you about my...
And he also said the chamber. They know that Ven's in there. How? Because Xehanort. Xehanort knows where Ven is. Maybe he's connected to Xehanort. Duh, he is. He's a nobody. He's a heartless. Hello.
Are Lucia being one of the traitors? You knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way. I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for now.
Yeah.
You know, you're more cheerful.
You really think so? I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well, I guess. You must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Nah, it's thanks to you that we get to sit here again and laugh while having ice cream.
If Shion's gonna show today.
Sheldon turned up. Why? Day 73. The Promise. Roxas has not seen Shion in over 10 days. They have yet to fulfill their promise of having ice cream together with Axel. I know, but in Japan they always call it ice cream. Oh, it's that comedian again. Ah, Shion.
Shion!
Roxas?
Oh, great, she got licked on.
Shion!
Roxas, we have to take that thing out first.
Flame on.
Shion, are you okay?
Roxas?
Easy. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's just...
You can tell us all about it, but why don't we head back first? There you go.
Thank you.
Now, you may be thinking now, wait a minute. In Axel's sight, he can see Shion with the hood up, but in Roxas' eyes, he can see her without the hood. Why? We'll find out. I'm just giving you guys hints on the story.
Yeah. It's gonna melt.
Yeah.
See?
What's wrong? I thought you'd wolf it down.
Did something happen?
We're here for you if you want to get it off your chest. Right, Roxas?
He's right. That's what friends are for.
I can't use the Keyblade anymore.
Aww.
And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know. But if
it's not because the laser pal.
with the Keyblade,
It's for a reason. You'll find out sooner or
hearts
later.
they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead. I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another. My mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
Is there anything you can do, Axel?
I wish there was, but it's just like she said. Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
And once they find out, they're gonna turn me into a dusk.
We can't do anything?
And you might be thinking, what on earth is a dusk? A dusk is a normal, standard, nobody enemy.
Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
That's it.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Of course I would.
But...
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then. Ain't that right, Roxas?
we're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Huh.
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just eat your ice cream.
You know what's funny though? That three duo there, it's like Kairi, Sora, and Riku. If you guys know, it's like just like that, inseparable. Hey, it's the genie! Come to say hello to the Organisation 13. How funny. Roxas and Shion went to a mission alongside with Axel as suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie repeated his respected his friend's resolve and decided to use his powers with
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
They're about the same.
Best friends, huh?
But I'd say best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
I see.
Day 94. Hearts.
The time has arrived. And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss. Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts.
You can't meddle in other worlds, Robbie. That's the same thing as anything else.
There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own. Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us.
All this fighting. I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts. You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas.
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Okay. I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's like a misshapen moon, but pretty much there's different versions of Kingdom Hearts. And as you guys know, the very first Kingdom Hearts was a big massive moon-shaped heart. Roxas and Xion went to the usual spots they had begun to get used to going on missions together.
It looks like every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
Even nobodies without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same. We each have memories of our pasts.
Memories?
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
But I don't.
Me neither.
Well, maybe that right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
What were you like before you were a nobody?
Huh? Me? Oh, I don't know. I think I've always been pretty much the same.
I wish I could remember stuff like that.
Really? It's just
Axel,
baggage,
if you
know?
take the X out of the Axel, it spells out Lee. If you remember
anything, not
Birth
even
by
from when
Sleep,
I
when
was
you were Ven's story,
born,
you met
anybody.
Lee and that guy with the blue hair. They're
All you
their
did was
nobodies when they
stare
got
at
older,
space.
so
Oh,
you can see what happened to them.
You know, I don't remember much either.
You two sure do have a lot in common.
I wonder what kind of guy I was before.
You were a hero, Roxas. Ah, Diz, Naminé. That's where they went. That's how Naminé got out, because of Diz, Xion's Keyblade. Xion informed by Sayax that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worrying over still being unable to use a Keyblade. Roxas in turn lent Xion his Keyblade.
Thanks, Roxas. You can have this back.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But let me try again.
And who's Xion? I can't tell you that, man. I really cannot tell you. That one is super, super important for this story. I cannot ruin it for you. You have to wait till the end of the story. It won't be long, I know. It won't be a long story in this, because it's just the cinematics. Anyway, she can learn the Keyblade again.
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Axel!
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
How was your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Xion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks, Axel.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
It's funny because Axel doesn't like showing his affections or anything. He wants to be tough as nails. That's why he doesn't like hearing words friends or thank you or anything.
What's that all about?
It's classed as embarrassment for him.
I just want these days to last forever. Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
Well, nothing lasts forever, you know. Least of all for a bunch of nobodies like us. But it's okay if things change and we can't meet up here.
Huh?
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be apart. Got it memorized?
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
Day 97. Transfer. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carry out his daily missions as usual. With a big-ass Heartless, and he was with Demix, playing the guitar, the sitar. Day 117. Secrets. Axel.
Huh?
Oh, it's you
Ever
again.
heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering that message to me.
We also need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Zemnis?
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Now, at this point, Zemnis has not given up on where this secret door is to Ven. He knows where he doesn't know where it is, but he knows it's in Castle Oblivion. So he's asking Axel to go there on his own, which there's nobody in there, there's no Heartless or anything at the moment, to find this door. And guess what? They won't find it. It's virtually impossible. The only person who knows where it is Aqua. And where is she? She's in the door to darkness. No one hasn't found her yet.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Shion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced. The place where both Namine and Shion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there. By finding the room that Zemnis is searching for, you would find out everything about Zemnis's true agenda, am I right?
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Zemnis has an agenda that he hasn't told to anybody. And we are bound to find some clues in the Chamber of Waking. And once we obtain those clues, we'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
I knew the time would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way. That's why I took the initiative and cleared the way to the top for you. I can handle all the dirty work. You go all the way to the top.
You will be going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
Castle Oblivion. Namine? And Shion.
Yep, Shion is connected to Castle Oblivion somehow. I'm not going to tell you why, because you'll find out soon enough. Roxas and Xigbar investigated a new world on a weaponization, I don't know how you pronounce that word, mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission to Xigbar, who replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Shion are
Roxas is late today.
Hope Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right? You know what, Axel? When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else. It's the same when I watch the sea. Someplace by the sea, where I hear the sound of the waves, I get the feeling that I was talking with someone.
So you mean that you have memories of your past?
No, it's not quite like that. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Are these memories?
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
I bet you were. Day 118, a lazy day. Roxas' first day off. Assumption to always having a mission to execute. Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Aslan and Shion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful, so he eventually went to his usual spot. Yeah, that's what she said.
I knew you'd be here.
Axel.
Slept like a log. Are the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah, can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month
yes.
off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time. I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised. They give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess.
You were just like that, Axel.
How did you spend your day?
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
Where did you go, Shion?
I didn't go anywhere. What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
Tomorrow, it's back to work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon
Aren't in school.
for a few
It's because Roxas and Shion are nobodies. They
Can't
have no
tell.
hearts. They don't do jack.
up with
This
that?
is their job.
It's
They
a
don't have no
secret
school.
mission.
They don't do homework.
But
They
I
don't do
thought we were
anything.
friends.
They're nobodies. They're not supposed to
Hey,
exist.
I'm not about
They're
to
supposed to
tell
be
you all
invisible
my
to the
dark
world.
Secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets.
Haha, I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Sykes will get on my case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
Hey! We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
Back with Axel.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've changed.
Day 19. Work to do. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zigbar's words. I meant Zigbar, not Zaldin. Roxas continued his daily missions. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Castle Oblivion, looking for Ven. Day 149. Unlike mines.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah,
Where's Shion?
she's not here yet. She's usually here by now. This isn't like her.
How could he?
You're getting there. Oh! Shion!
I'm not a sham.
Who was that? With that grey hair? With a bit of purple? That must have been Riku. But older. Yep, that's Riku. Concealing his eyes.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Shion?
you got Vexen wrong. It's not Veen. It's called Evan. E-V-E-N. That's what I said. It's like with Roxas, take the X out and then mix the letters around. It'll spell out Sora. With Vexen, you take the X out, swap the words around. It'll call Evan. And same thing with Axel. Mix that around and it'll spell out Lee. And Shion, there's nothing about her. I cannot tell you. It's not like that. You'll find out sooner or later. But looks like she failed her mission and they weren't happy with it.
Huh. Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
Oh well.
Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
Anything I couldn't bear to lose?
He's not in Organization 13. At the end of Rechain of Memories on Riku's story, Mickey Mouse and Riku got the Organization 13 uniforms by Diz, if you stayed in touch with that ending. The cloaks mainly cover up the darkness in them, so Harlots cannot attack them, but also it shields their vision by other Organization 13 members. So you'll understand by that.
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it.
They're not
Zaldan
Organization
said
30
that was his
members, they
weakness.
are in disguise.
Why don't I have anything like that?
It's because you don't have a heart.
I guess. But Demix doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if he took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point there. So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then. If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the past. I don't remember my past.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since
You're
you joined
close.
us, right?
But I can't say.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Robbie, but I don't want to spoil it for you. You have to keep on watching to see what happens, because it's going to be an absolute amazing. 2 days
then you
is one of
really
my
do have
favourite
something
stories.
that you
Okay,
can't bear
one of
to
my
lose,
favourites,
right?
because I love the story of the
Every
Organisation
one of
30
us.
members.
Including us nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well... I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere deep inside your memories.
Day 151. Distress. Consta and Tully, Roxas and Shion were given the same post. Shion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter and become disgorged after being performed by Saxion. Did you see what I said? Shion was on a mission to dispose of an imposter. They know that there's an imposter knocking about, which is Riku, but they don't know who though. But soon they'll find out. They're going on a mission to cheer up.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
Evan is just something different. Wait, why did they want to find Evan's chamber? It's not Evan's chamber, it's Ven's chamber. You know Ventus from Birth by Sleep, the very first game? Because then Vexen would go into a coma. No, Vexen is dead now. He's long gone. He's no more. Sora, Axel, and all the others destroyed him. He's no longer there. He's gone. He's poof. He's down. He's dead. Then Ventus from the very, very first game, which was Birth by Sleep. He's in the chamber. He's in that chamber of awakening. If you remember back in. If you don't remember, you can easily go back to the live stream and see what happened at the end, because I do have a little tiny part of a secret ending that tells you where he is. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's back to Riku and Shion.
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
He sees something different.
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
Why his eyes are like that? It's because he's sealing his eyes from the light and everything, because remember, he still has darkness in him. He still has Ansem's darkness in his heart. And if he reveals his eyes to the world, the darkness will awaken once again. And he'll be back as Ansem as he was.
You're the real sham.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Shion? Something wrong?
Oh yeah, his eyes are fabulous.
Sorry. My mind's on other things. Roxas, do you ever think about why we're doing all of this?
What do you mean, why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
But what do we need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams. I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Oh, cold shoulder.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Shion couldn't make it again today?
Actually, you just missed her.
Oh. Saw her. Day 152. The wrong button. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Shion, but Axel assured him with Shion's whatever he said, blah 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 blah. Day 153, disjointed days. Roxas academics saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil started that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training is. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they have high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of an expectation very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. Aww. Oh, 171! Love. Oh, love. Oh my goodness. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast wandering from protecting what he cares for. With Belle, there too care for him. Love had grown between the two. Zaldin declares the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what the power was, but Zaldin said, well, let's explain a bit point. Left alone, Roxas completely what love was. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset and these thoughts. Goddamn, stop speeding these goddamn thingies. Sound of the Surf. Day 172. I can't read that quick for goddammit. Before leaving for a mission with Laxard, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disoriented Sayax's orders and not worried about the failure of Zeon and went to her room. She failed another mission and now she's in a sleep.
Shion.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Goddamn phone!
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Ah, so they're gonna get rid of her. She's no longer a part of the Organization 13 then. Oh, 14. What else? That a crystal from Crash Bandicoot. Day 173. Lies. Someone's been lying. Why the fuck you lying? Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sayax about Shion. He said that Sayax would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure depending on how she's performed from now on, but this was a lie by Axel. Day 174. Action Reaction. Locke, Shock and Beryl got in Roxas's way in their misfits. They claim that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost in Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his mission while covering for Shion. 193 Shion's Awakens. Who's having these dreams?
Sora!
Shion's having these dreams?
Whoa! Good morning, Shion.
Oh, morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves. How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Because
Yeah.
this story is mainly about
sleeping so
Roxas
much
and
that
Shion. I
me and
don't
Axel
want to
were
ruin
getting
it for you because it ruins the ending of this game. It ruins the story. I cannot tell you. Just sit tight. Come me through the story. It's like watching a film and people say, why don't you just tell me so I don't watch it? Just watch it, goddamn it. I don't want to ruin it because I love this story.
Roxas, don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
All right. Sure.
Knocked out.
Shion!
Passed out again. Oh, she's having more dreams about Sun and Kairi. The good luck charm.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Heartless.
Leave Shion to me.
Got it!
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth shut.
You have changed.
And so have
What
you.
happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Oh,
Get
that
it
just touched me.
memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah. Guess we are.
Oh, look how you woke up so easily,
Thanks,
didn't you?
Axel. You're sweet.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
Oh, where are we now? Oh, we're at Namine's house. Looks like Namine's house. It's pure white, like Castle Oblivion. But it's not Castle Oblivion. Oh, she's drawing people. 194, like it should be. What, Axel reading? Bloody hell, it's a bit too much for you, isn't it? The truth about Nominee, Vexen. He's reading Vexen's stories. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the floor. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Axel's words, Axel began to float in the air, and the pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his days completing missions. So yeah, Axel has been going into Vexen's room, as we already know, he's dead, but looking in the books of his research. We're almost close to the 300 mark, people. Day 224. Anomaly.
You seem to be struggling.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I'm not saying
I
anything.
keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
Nominee. You're a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
She? Does she mean Shion? That must at least clicked then, people.
Hey, Axel?
Sora and Shion? Is she a part of Sora as well?
Right?
Yeah.
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
Yeah, you was right. Shion is a part of
Seems
Sora.
everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well, they probably just don't need you there.
I'm heading back.
Huh?
Oh shit! Oh shit, she's gonna fall! Oh! Oh the hell, she almost died!
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No, it's nothing like that.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach? Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are you talking about, Shion?
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes, alright. Let's go.
Number 225. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Axel wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Oh! Shion found the information about Sayax had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. She knows something now. Day 255. The longest day.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where could she be?
Why, Zidbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no. Apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Shion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Shion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Shion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
She's in Castle Oblivion. Shion's there.
My head hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls. Shion.
Shion was guided out of there by Syax.
Axel,
Axel.
what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Shion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Shion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
Stop! Stay out of there, Shion!
Oh shit.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Now we're back on where we were now. So this is all the new story part now.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
And Axel feels guilt, like I said, because of what's happened in Castle Oblivion. Oh, here we go.
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
Day 256. News. In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' discussion, Roxas argued that they should search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time comes. Day 257. Hollow. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Axel sat alone, eating his ice cream. See how everything's all crumbling a little bit with the Organization 13, and also getting built up as well. Dishonored 276. Oh, they're in Destiny Island. Or not. Ah, that's a memory. Ah, Roxas is there.
Shion.
Hello? Is that Shion?
Shion!
Yeah, it's Shion. Oh.
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one.
He's remembering things in Chain of Memories by Riku's side.
That's all that's left in your heart. The darkest memories. Your memories are long gone. Everyone.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands.
Oh, it's Shion.
My closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
Sora?
Who am I? What am I here for?
Riku. Ah, Riku's with
Killing me
Naminé.
again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Now, little quick jog up the memory here. Sora has a nobody. We all know that now. That's Roxas. However, a part of that memory escaped and joined forms into Xion. So now you get it. Xion and Roxas are both the nobodies for Sora. Sora's a greedy person. He's got two nobodies.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up, only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take. It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away. Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there's a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories, Sora's nobody's memories, and her memories.
She has 3 different
They're
memories.
all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Roxas. Just missed him.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
What then, that Robbie?
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Xion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure. I probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the 3 of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Xion there because I wanted her to be there.
Wanna go look for her?
Huh?
Beginning tomorrow, let's use our spare time to find Shion.
Yep, we are now on the final part of this game, people.
Sounds
This story.
Let's do that.
We're on the hunt for Shion. And then it's time to finish it off. Day 100 and day 277. Searching. Oh, Cheshire Cat. While visiting the world on a mission, Roxas met with always quite pitic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responds to Roxas' questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Shion. Day 296. Confessions.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
And that's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Shion.
Day 297. Contact.
So, this is Castle Oblivion.
They've entered the Castle Oblivion.
Roxas? My head.
He's connected to Sora, so of course he'll be hurt as well.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion. What's happening?
Roxas!
So much. Rushing into my head.
Yep, you're on the money, Robbie. He's too close
Let's
to Sora.
get out of here for now.
And nobody cannot be connected to Sora.
There's something I can almost...
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
How did he know Riku?
Are you all right?
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't
No,
push
Lee
yourself,
is not
man.
dead at this point.
Who's there?
Oh. Shion.
Shion? Shion! Wait! Out of the way! Hey!
Roxas, wait!
you might be thinking about Lee and everything. The original Lee is not knocking about at the moment because pretty much he's disappeared because they made a Heartless and then they made a Nobody. Axel is the Nobody of Lee, but the Heartless is nowhere to be seen because it's just a normal Heartless. But when their hearts have been connected again, they go back to their normal selves.
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
Yeah,
No way
exactly
that was
this,
Shion.
exactly what would happen.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
Ah, there's Shion. And Riku.
You want to go back?
They're working together. Day 298. Fractured.
Shion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to. I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on. Wait!
She just drew her blade to him. And here comes Axel!
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel? No, wait!
Wait, we used to be best friends! Ain't friends supposed to get along?
Stop!
Oh, karate chop to the neck! Knocked her out easily.
Shion.
Riku knows that Roxas is Sora's Nobody. He already knows this. That's why he knows who to find. Oh, day 299. Sora.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
I need to know.
About what?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. and the reason I placed Shion among our number.
I have no idea what the speedrun record is,
If you
actually.
want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
Axel.
Hey, Roxas.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I will admit, Shion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Shion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Oh, we know this place, don't we? From the first secret ending in Kingdom Hearts 1. There's Riku. It looks like he's just staying put where Organization's home is.
What am I supposed to do, Riku?
Day 300. Shut down. Wow, didn't talk not one word. Wow.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
yes.
Day 301. Vacant place. Who is the other guy? His name is Diz, and his voice actor is Christopher Lee. Day 321. Warning power. Oh, that horrible memory. Ah, he feels the emotions.
What is this?
What is this sorcery? I should never be crying. The keyholes. After Xion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as thought Xion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was being too weak at Roxas.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Xion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
Oh, what are you doing now, Axel?
Axel!
Huh?
Xion.
You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Xion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. 'Cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas. Is he who I think he is?
Oh, Zigbar! That's the Hoover.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Syx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Day 323, Fleeting. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. Day 152. We're almost a whole year. Sunset.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything.
They can't work together because they're both the same body.
Riku.
And if they work together, Sora will never awake. One of them has to go.
Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more about Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just, I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories, they really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
yeah, you got it. But if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Remember, this story is like pretty much like a few years later. Well, it is a year later.
Think about it.
Look how
Figure out who
big
really
Riku has
needs you
grown
more.
in a few years.
And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
I'll try. Thank you, Riku. I have to make the most of the time Riku's given me.
Roxas battled the Heartless during a mission his strength spent against a formidable foe. Sora swung his keyblade with all his might in hope of ending this quickly. But his strike was interfered with the sound of clashing metal. There was Sora blocking both Roxas and Shion's keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, but thinking of the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them that the troops surrounded his mission, ready to get to fight one another.
Brain freeze.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, stick says winner.
Oh.
Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Roxas has.
Wait a second.
Oh. What is it?
It's nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Yeah, you get another ice cream for free.
Wow. The sun's beautiful. I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
Say, what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
Me too. Forever.
Sora.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
Day 353. Resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Roxas entered the lobby as to see Axel, Shion and Xigbar conversing with Sayax. The usual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sayax if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Sayax chinned Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours? Why is it that you always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Now, a lot of people might be thinking now, why does Xigbar see Ven in her? Remember Birth by Sleep? When, when we had to fight Xigbar in Birth by Sleep with Ven, Terra and Aqua? Yeah. Because remember, Sora's heart is connected with Ven's. Remember that.
Huh?
Surprise!
I'm sorry, Axel.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please. Thank you, Axel.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
Did something happen? Where's Shion?
She flew the coop. Flamesy here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
What happened out there?
Nothing. Really.
Nothing? Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this!
Roxas! I wish you'd understand, Roxas.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Day 354. The Truth. Well, all the rest of the remaining organization 30 members are still here, except for the ones that are dead.
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program. Isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity. Do you concur, Axel?
Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel, those orders were absolute. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be
13.
13.
Axel! Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Oh, Mickey! About time you showed up. Oh, hello, who are you? Ansem. We'll cover up his eyes. It's Riku.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me. while we wait for Sora to
Like you saw that just then.
The way you look.
Ansem still lives inside
You don't
him,
have to worry
and it'll
about me.
never leave him.
I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
He just has to cover up his eyes and keep
Sora,
going.
Did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, your magic. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
Day 355. Unsaid, unheard. We are 3 days away, people, from finishing the game.
Shion. Replica program. Shion was a puppet, made to replicate my powers. The Keyblade's powers. When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be? Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me? Axel.
Hey, Roxas.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization, wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just got to trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust. I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Day 356. A place to belong. Ah, Shion has finally met with Namine.
Nice to meet you, Shion.
Namine, are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
First, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
So like I said there,
As I
people,
remember more of my past,
she's not a nobody,
the more I feel the need
she's
to
a
go back where I
puppet,
came
but
from.
also she's a memory. She's
What
only
should
a
I
memory
do
of what
to go
Sora
back?
thinks about Kairi.
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him,
But still, it's classed
Then
that,
you'll
that she is Sora, as a part of his
in
memories.
exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Namine, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right. Thank you. Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
This.
Amine, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this. Wait! Xion!
What's stuck with the icky jobs?
Axel.
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best. Bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
Axel always was a hurting person, even though he was always hiding it.
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Day 357. One more day, people, until the game is done. Tears.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke. Xion! Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
Here we go, people. Time to reveal.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas?
Sora.
This is him. It's Sora.
Roddy Elshies, Jesus Christ!
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
No, Xion is fully gone. Now look how big this boss fight was. Look how big this boss fight was on the DS. It was a cool ass fight as well. You missed! Try me, bitch. And that's the end of the boss. That was the cutscenes for the boss fight, people, but the actual fight is quite awesome if you've not seen it before. If you want to check that out, go and play it on the Nintendo DS. Because the actual gameplay is on the DS. This is just the cinematics for the PS4 and the PS3. And oh, all the memories are going straight back to him. Oh, and he fell! Oh! And she's back. But not for long.
Who are you? Again?
Doesn't know her.
I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Xion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
And that's the end of Shion.
Shion.
Axel. Just there chilling.
How did this happen?
A note? Winner. The final day. Believe. Day 358. This is it, people. The best scene of the game. The big fight that we saw in the secret endings of Kingdom Hearts 1. And it's still epic even though it's not in cinematics. You know, in animation. The Elf Keeper. The Oblivion. And Riku is there. All the pieces are mixed now. It was Roxas and Riku who were the figures.
What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora? Enough about Sora!
You have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
All his memories are all flooding back. He still got up. Dog Viagra! He still have their moves.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true.
You really are his nobody.
Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Barrier.
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
Oh no.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart.
He's not.
The dark power that I've been holding back.
The blindfold is off.
Even if it changes me forever.
Darkness is back, people! Ansem is back! Yep, back and alive. But remember, it is still Riku in that body. He's still controlling Ansem for the time being.
I have accepted it.
Yeah, so Riku is actually Ansem now. There's no... That's not the Heartless Ansem anymore. That's just still Riku, but he's still got the powers of Ansem in his body. That's how he's a form of Ansem. And there goes Shion. Shion is now out of the world.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Roxas, don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me,
but the memories themselves will never go away.
Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
Day 359. The first day. This is a little teaser for you guys. A little teaser for you guys for the next game. Roxas is no longer an Organization 13 member. He's just an ordinary lad. But he's still a nobody.
Another dream about him.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
2 days. Is there a secret ending? Yes, there is. Look at that! Look at that! Roxas finally meets Sora. But how does he do it? Sorry guys, but you'll have to wait until Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, which is tomorrow, probably, or tonight. Because I will be doing the rest of Roxas' story in one take, and then we're starting the game properly for Kingdom Hearts 2. But before we disappear, it says here, secret reports have been unlocked. Press triangle while Roxas' diary in to switch between entries in secret reports in Roxas' diary. Fair enough. The characters selection have been unlocked. Entries can be viewed by selecting extras. Thank you. Now, let's just have a look at the extras really quick before I do say goodbye. As you see, characters. Like I said, Xehanort, which is Xemnas, Xigbar, Zaldan, Vexen, Luxius, Zexion, Syax, Axel, Demix, Luxord, Malusia, Luxine, Roxas, Shion, Sora, Riku, Kairi, Diz, Naminé, King Mickey, and that's it. And they call him the King. The King of Kings. Anyhow, people, I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed this little tiny cinematics. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and had a bit of a relaxation. No proper action in it, but if you guys were missing that, keep you guys intact for the next part, which will probably be tonight or tomorrow night. Or it might be on the Wednesday. I might have a big day break. I don't know. But I'll see you guys then. If you haven't done it yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get yourself notified if I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream. The people I'm listening goes to you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheerio!